Hey guys, it's Mika. I am back with another video. I hope you guys had a great day today. I know I did, and I can't complain, so no complaints for me. Even if I'm experiencing some contrast, I'm still optimistic in the midst of it all. So today we are going to talk about identity issues. Just to get straight to what I'm trying to get to when it comes to identity issues is um, knowing who you are, just knowing who you are. And believe it or not, there are millions of people in this world who are walking around and are unaware of themselves. In other words, they don't know who they are. They don't know what they want to do with their life. They are completely lost. They are not in alignment with who they are. They are walking around picking up other people's habits, picking up other people's energy. And then the next thing you know, they just got all these different types of things going on within themselves because they don't have no standards, they don't have no boundaries or expectations for their life, right? And so when you are not aware of self, when you don't have self identity, it's easy to walk this earth and pick up other people's mess, okay? And if you ask me, this is why a lot of people are being diagnosed with, different types of mental health issues because of picking up other people's energy and spirits and things like that. And that's just my personal opinion. So I'm going to get straight to it, guys. But before I start this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video. And make sure you click the notifications bell, okay? Somebody needs to hear this video. So if you have any friends, relatives, whomever, co-workers who needs to hear this, share this video with them, okay? Okay, so talking about identity, okay? I have my notes here. When I tell y'all, get your pen and pad, I'm not going to tell y'all to do something that I'm not already applying to my life. Get your pen and your pad or your journal and take notes, okay? Because let me tell you, my degree ain't come in handy just for nothing, for it to be sitting right there, okay? Try to point to it right there, okay? That degree ain't sitting there for nothing, okay? So, with some of that, with some of my own personal experiences and seeking, just self-knowledge, self-education, I promise you guys, this information, you will definitely reap the benefits, okay? It's important that we know ourselves living in this world, okay? You will be able to get so much accomplished. You'll be able to get so much done, okay? You mess around and become a multi-millionaire in the next months, okay? And I'm speaking that into your life if you start to do this work on yourself so that you can tap into your higher self, so that you can, figure out why you're even existing, so that you can know what to do with your life, so that you can tap into yourself, so that you can know your identity, okay? Okay, so identity, I am what I think, okay? So for instance, like when you are, trying to figure out what it is that you like about yourself, when you out here in the world and you're around a group of people, when you're around these people, it's hard for you to figure out, you know what should I be doing while I'm with these people. Like when you have a sense of self, you can be yourself no matter what platform you're on. No matter where you go, you are able to be yourself no matter what. You are able to be solid. You are able to be concrete in you. For people who don't have identity, who don't have a sense of self, they get around people and they like chameleons. They will blend right in with them. They will start doing the things they're doing. They will start acting like them. They will start trying to imitate, okay? And we don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's one thing if you're around a group of friends and you all having some fun, and you guys are laughing and kicking it, and that's different. The point I'm making is that's different. Whereas someone who don't have a sense of self, they will get around a group of people, they will try to fit in. A lot of us been there before, because I know I did, where I tried to fit into spaces and places that I did not know at the time I didn't belong. But ask me now. I will not waste my time in a space full of foolishness, full of people who just is not in alignment with my values and my morals. And it's nothing against them. okay? But I know me, and I know what's best for me. And so when we're talking about identity, it's important that we are focused on ourselves. So I'm going to go over some notes that I have written down for my own self, and I have applied these notes to my life 5 years ago, because these were taken 5 years ago on August the 10th, 2014. Okay, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, that was 7 years ago. Oh, wow. These notes don't change. The notes are still the same. So no matter if the years from now, today, 2 years from now, I'm still going to apply these notes. I'm still going to apply this information to my life. I'm going to apply this knowledge. Even though it's 7 years ago, it still applies no matter how many years go by, okay? So I'm going to share with you some of my notes to help me discover my authentic self, my identity, and things like that. So when I started to seek knowledge, I started to apply this knowledge to myself, okay? I started spending a lot of time alone. I practiced solitude, okay? And I started to focus and hone in on me. I started to figure out my needs, my wants, some things about me. Because a little backstory about me, I was married. And I was with my ex-husband. You know, we wasn't married at 14. I was with him since I was 14. We got married at 28, 27 or 28. We got divorced at 31, okay? I'm 37 now, okay? And, you know, being with someone for that long, I didn't have no identity for myself. I wasn't whole. I wasn't aware of who I was. And so, you know, once we parted ways, I was lost. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I felt like a piece of me was missing, which it really was, okay? But when I decided to make an agreement with myself that I want to figure out my life purpose and why am I here, even though I'm going through this heartbreak and I'm going through this breakup, this nasty divorce, this is the time for me, the perfect opportunity for me to figure out me. And with that being done came solitude. Spending a lot of time by myself was so essential to me. Like, to this day, right now, I spend a lot of time by myself. I'm not married no more. I am single. And I'm not even dating, okay? And like, to be real honest with you guys, the reason why I'm no longer dating, because I was at first, is because I have a passion to really figure out who I am and why am I existing, which led me to YouTube and doing these videos, because I'm a licensed cosmetologist. That's a talent of mine, but that was not no longer fulfilling to me, okay? And so as I went through that whole divorce, things started to be revealed to me. And the first thing was my identity. And so some of the things that I used to do for myself was affirm myself. I used to affirm myself to help me identify with myself, right? And to this day, I have affirmations that I have written over my house, on my bathroom mirrors, on pieces of paper, taped to the wall, in my journals. I got like 6 journals. I have another journal right here. Like, I just have so many journals, and I write in them. Like, journaling for me has been definitely therapeutic and healing, and that's also something that helped me on this path to self-discovery, self-identity. Okay, so these are some of the affirmations. I love who I am. I love everything about me. I love everything about my being. I love my long fingers. I love my long toes. Like, these were some of the things that I had an issue with myself at first. But like, this is my uniqueness. This is what God created me. This is how the universe created me to be. This is what makes Yalmikia Edmonds different from everyone else. I was blessed with long fingers, guys, because I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I use these fingers to bless people's heads, okay? I be doing some hair with these long fingers. Let me tell y'all. Long fingers. To y'all, your women out here with long fingers, shout out to y'all, because we can do a lot with these, okay? It's not a game. Long toes too, okay? So I say I love who I am. I don't wait to be perfect in order to love myself. Don't wait until you are perfect to love yourself. Love yourself now. Start loving on you right now. I don't care if you don't feel like saying it, or I don't care if you don't feel it within your being. Start speaking it, because when you start speaking it, it's going to start to manifest. It's going to start to show up in your life. You're going to start to feel the love for yourself. And when you start to love yourself, guys, I can promise you, when it comes to practicing solitude and everything that I'm sharing with you guys on my platform, I can promise you, you are going to fall in love with it, okay? You ain't even going to have a desire to want to hang out and be around a bunch of people, because you so, engulfed in who you are becoming, and all these years done went by, you didn't even know that this part of you existed. You are going to be on this path of desiring to learn more about yourself. So another thing is strive to do and be better. While you are on this path to discovering who you are, be kind to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, okay? Do better and be better. Become the best version of who you are, okay? It's not going to happen overnight, because it didn't happen overnight for you to get to where you are. So guess what? It requires you to do some work. And in the process of you doing this work, love on yourself. If you have children, love on your children. Don't look for love on the outside of you, okay? We have children that is waiting to love on us, okay? Let me tell you, my kids loved on me when I went through that toxic marriage, and it was their dad. And so when I needed love, the universe provided me with love through my children and my friends. Another thing that I would recommend is by affirming yourself. Excuse me, guys, I'm stuttering over my words, but please forgive me. I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna get it out. Trust me, I'm getting it out. I am worthy of positive relationships in my life. Don't waste your time on negative shit. Don't waste your time with negative people. Nothing personal against people that's pessimist and that's negative, but when you get on this path to figuring out who you are and discovering yourself, let me tell you, it's going to become a time and a season where you're just going to be in the wilderness, as that's what the church would say, wilderness. You are going to be alone. You are going to be practicing solitude unintentionally. You're not going to get invited out to things no more. So when people don't pick up the phone and invite you to come somewhere, don't be upset. Don't be mad. Be happy. Because guess what? That's the perfect opportunity for you to dive deeper into yourself, so that the universe can show you why you are existing, okay? You cannot figure that out when you are surrounded around too many people. It's too much noise going on, okay? Another one is forgive anyone who has hurt you in your past. That's something that stops people from discovering their identity. Not forgiving. When you don't forgive, you cut yourself off from so much, including discovering your true self, why you existing. When you start to forgive, I can promise you guys, like, it seemed like it's so simple, but it's really not. Because for me, when my ex-husband cheated on me and had a baby outside of our marriage, I had to forgive. It took some time, but I can promise you, I can see the change in myself from when I was faking like I forgave him, up until when I really genuinely forgave him from the inside, okay? When you forgive, it's a superpower. Things will start to flow to you because you are no longer blocking yourself from receiving things. When you don't forgive, you are festering and holding on to negative energy. And understand, we are energy. When we send out frequencies, trust me, what's coming back to us is because of the energy that we sending out. So you want to make sure that you forgive. I don't care who it is. Practice forgiveness. And I'm going to share some tips on that in another video, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you click the notification bell so that you will always get notified whenever I'm posting a video, okay? So, I am thankful for my dreams that turned into a reality, okay? Start being thankful and grateful for those dreams that have not manifested yet, okay? But when you start to tap into who you are, trust me, when you do that, when you tap into who you are, when you start to tap into your authentic self, when you start to realize your self-identity, trust me, all those dreams that you once was just talking about, it's going to start to manifest because you already put it into the universe. And trust me, once you put something out into the universe, it's no taking it back. It might slow up coming to you, but the only reason why it's going to slow up making it to you is because you done blocked yourself from it. So once you open yourself back up, those dreams that you was putting out into the universe, they are going to start making their way to you as long as you applying action and doing the work. Okay, so be grateful and thankful for those dreams that's going to turn into realities if they didn't already. Okay. Also, align yourself with joy, peace, and prosperity. I can't stress this enough. All of this stuff is going to align itself when you start this path to self-identity, self-discovery. Start discovering who you are. Not what your mother created you to be, not what your father created you to be, not what your church wanted you to be, not what your children wanted you to be, not what your parents wanted you to be, not what nobody wants you to be, what you want to be. Okay, align yourself with joy, peace, and prosperity. Oh my gosh, those are high frequencies. In order to align yourself with love, peace, and prosperity, you have to forgive. You can't be walking around bitter and having a bunch of anger festering inside of you. Because if you do, you're not going to manifest no good things for your life. You want to stay stuck mentally, in your brain, in your mind. You're going to have many days of brain fog. Thoughts is going to come and they just not going to stop. And it's going to be a lot of negative thoughts, okay? So you want to make sure that you align yourself with joy, peace, and prosperity. How do you do that? With what I said in the beginning of this video. Practicing saying stuff like, I love who I am. Start practicing solitude. Start spending time by yourself. I can promise you guys, when you spend time by yourself and you start loving on yourself, you are going to attract the same amount of energy that you're putting into yourself from someone else. You are not going to settle for anything less than what you already giving yourself. Why would you? If you already spending time with yourself and buying yourself roses, loving on yourself, affirming yourself, saying all these beautiful, amazing, great affirmations to yourself, what makes you think that you are going to settle for someone beneath that? You're not. Because you can do that for your own self. So anyone that come across your path, they will either have to meet you at the level you are or above you. And so for me, I would want to meet someone above me. Because I want you to teach me and show me, because I'm the type of woman that's always willing to be the student. I'm always open into learning, okay? And I want to share that with you all. Be open to always willing to be the student. Don't ever think that you know it all. Always be willing to be enlightened, okay? When you are enlightened, that means that you don't know it all and you're willing to learn. So another thing is, be grateful for the chance to evolve. A lot of people who are lost and don't have a sense of self, they don't have no identity, they don't evolve. Why would they? They don't know themselves, okay? So when you are on this path to discover who you are already evolving. You are already putting yourself in a space to evolve because you are seeking who you are. And the more you seek who you are, the more you're going to elevate and you're going to catapult and you're going to, there's just going to be so much that's going to happen for you and you're going to feel so good. And that's what you want. You want to feel good. You want to feel authentically good. You don't want to feel fake good because fake good ain't real. You get what I'm saying? You want to really feel authentically good so much that you just wake up in the morning and you just feeling good for no reason. I'm telling you guys, when I wake up, I don't have a reason to be happy. I'm just happy. No matter what I go through in my life, because I know that I have control over me and I don't have control over nothing on the outside of me. But I do get to pick and choose how I want to spend my time with other people or co-creators, even my children. I don't have to be happy based off of somebody else. No, my happiness comes from here. But that comes from me learning myself. That came from me tapping into who I am and what I'm created to be. That came from me being on this path to self-identity and being aware of self, okay? So yeah, you want to make sure that you be grateful for that time when you start to evolve. It ain't going to feel good. It's going to be a little uncomfortable, but at the same time, it's going to be excitement. You're going to feel it. You're going to be like, yes, like I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling y'all what I know, okay? Welcome always for the universe to want to bless you. Don't self-sabotage. A lot of people self-sabotage when the universe bring people, places, and things into their experience. And because they are not aware of themselves, they sabotage themselves. When a person self-sabotage, they are not aware of their own power, okay? Okay? I'm telling you, when a person self-sabotage, they can't be aware of their power, because why would you want to block yourself and sabotage yourself from greatness? Ask yourself this question. This is why you can't take things personal when you try to help people or when you try to sow into people and they're not ready. It's because they are not aware of their own superpowers, okay? So I want to say to whomever watching this video, be ready and be open for what this universe has for you. Don't shoot it down. Don't stop it. Don't self-sabotage because you've been through a heartbreak or your parents didn't love you or no one didn't want you and you have all these false beliefs. When something show up and they showing you the love and they showing you joy, they showing you these high frequencies that you deserve, be receptive to it, because these people, places, and things can learn you and help you get to that next level in your life. So another thing is trust and stay focused on what you want rather than what you don't have. Another thing, guys, is that when you're on this path to self-identity, we can self-sabotage ourselves because we don't have everything we got. Okay, I'm doing this video right here, right now from a Android phone. And I have a little ring light that I purchased off of Amazon, okay? My house is my background. I'm just freely doing this video. Why? Because I've been waiting for years, guys, for years to start doing videos. But I said it's 2021. I'm going to hold myself accountable. My inner being is telling me to move. Move, Mika, move. You say you want more for yourself. You say you want financial freedom. You say you want to be able to inspire and be an inspirational speaker. You need to start moving. You got everything you need, and I do. I have the new iPhone 12 Pro Max, okay? And I had me a MacBook, the kind I wanted, rose gold. I have all the necessities that I needed, guys, and I had it for a while, okay? But what was holding me back was my mind. What was holding me back was a little bit of self-sabotage. And you know what? I said, you know what? I'm just going to move. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to start doing these videos. I'm going to post a video every Monday. And I'm going to, you know, make sure each of my videos is something that's going to add value to people's lives, whether it's about hair, whether it's about hair loss, whether it's about enlightenment, whether it's about inspiration, whether it's for single mothers like myself. Like, I'm just telling y'all, like, I got so much to offer you guys. Like, it's time for me to allow my voice to be heard. It's time for me to show this face of mine, you know, and I'm just excited to be here in my own home doing this video for millions of people to watch. And guess what? Lives will be changed, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to add value to humanity, okay? So trust and stay focused on what you want rather than what you don't have. If you don't have everything you want right now to get started on that book, that business, that YouTube video, you know, whatever, work with what you have, okay? That's something I had to learn. I got so much information. I've read so many books over the last years. My inner being, the universe said, you can stop. You can take a break from reading some books right now. Now, this is the season where you need to show face. You need to allow your voice to be heard, okay? You got enough knowledge to spit out and throw up and share with people for months, for years. You can take a break now. And because I'm in alignment with myself, my inner being, the universe was saying this to me. So now I'm confident enough to stop reading some books for a while. But guess what? I still listen to some audiobooks. I just love listening to audio, and I love seeking knowledge. I love self-knowledge. I just love it. And so, but I did take a break because I would just start reading 2-3 books at one time, guys. Like, but that's because I was hungry. I was thirsty for this information. So yeah, guys, work with what you got. Set a date for when you want to start doing things. Give yourself a date, because that way, when you give yourself a date, you are holding yourself accountable to make sure you get things done. When you are on this path to self-identity, you are going to get so inspired with your thoughts. You're going to get inspired with ideas. You're going to want to start creating stuff. This is what I went through, guys. I have so much inside of me to get out. It's crazy. Like, I'm telling y'all, my mind don't stop. That's why I have to meditate. And that's another video, another conversation for another video. I'm going to share information with you guys about meditation and how meditation also helped me get to this space that I'm in, guys. Okay? Okay. I want to also share with you guys, faith and fear cannot occupy the same space, okay? So, this is something I also had to apply to my life, guys. You have to get rid of fear. Whatever it is that's holding you back, fear is false evidence appearing real. And it's not, okay? Fear is needed. But in the midst of that fear, the fear is coming to put some fire up under your ass so that you can get the movement. Fear ain't there for you to stay there. Fear is not there for you to stay in fear. Fear should be your motivator. Fear should be putting some fire under your tails so that you can get some stuff done. And the more you apply action with this fear that you're experiencing, no matter what your fear is, you could be having limiting beliefs. You could be dealing with, somebody else's words became your reality because you wasn't wise enough to realize that someone else is trying to control your mind, and now you living a life that you don't even like because of somebody else's words, okay? This is why a lot of people is dealing with fear. We are, as human beings, I'm going to tell y'all, we are living lives that we don't like based off of other people's words from our childhood up into our adulthood. That's why it's important for you to be aware of self and know who you are, because when you know yourself, there is nothing no one can say or do to make you feel away or knock you off your game, okay? So yeah, remove that fear, and the more you apply action, guess what's going to start coming in? Faith. Faith is going to start being activated, okay? Allow your fear to activate your faith. That's what I would say. So come on, guys. Get up out of that fear-based space. Because when you're operating in fear, you are vibrating at a low frequency, okay? So yeah. I think I have one more note that I want to share. Let go of toxic relationships, okay? This is something that you are going to start doing when you start going on this path to self-discovery or self-identity. You are going to start releasing and letting go of toxic relationships. It's not personal. You are on a journey. You are on a life journey. And what you have to understand is that everybody can't go with you to that next level. Okay? Everybody is on their own journey, on their own path. It's not to say that these group of people that you surrounded yourself with won't make it to where you're trying to go. It's just right now it's time to back away from that, because you recognizing that your mindset's not the same anymore, because you used to be a toxic person and that's why you vibrated and hung around that group of people. But now that you are starting to, recognize what you want for your life, and you're no longer playing around with your time. You're no longer playing around with your time. So guess what? You're going to have to let go of toxic relationships. Unfortunately, it may be some people you hold close to your heart, even your family. But at the end of the day, your loyalty is with you and God first, okay? So yeah, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit that notification bell. And please share this video, because I'm here to add value to other people's lives. And I really, really want for y'all what I want for myself. And that's just to live a peaceful, happy life, okay? And reach our highest authentic selves, so that what I'm doing right now is going to come out into the universe, and then you guys can do the same thing. So if you have a passion to inspire people, if you have a passion to want to add value to other people's lives, make a difference in this earth, like this video, subscribe it, and make sure that you click the notification bell so that you will get notified every time I post a video. You do not want to miss out all the information and the resources that I'm going to be sharing on my channel. Guys, I'm telling you guys, you don't want to miss. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your time, for watching this video. Until then, y'all have a great day, and I love you guys so much. Mwah!